It's Hyde Park, town-wide yard sale day. Do you guys remember when we did this last year? Well, here we are doing it again in 2025. Only it's raining. It sucks. It's raining outside. We also don't have as much time. I have to work today. I think I worked last one too. I think I went in late, or did I take the day off? I don't remember. But we're gonna skip and go right to town. It's 8:45 in the morning. It's still not early. I know a lot of people do this early. Get up at 7:30 in the morning. That is not me. I probably miss out on some good stuff, but it is what it is. But let's go see what we can find. There we are on the main drag. I know there's some yard sales coming up on the right. I have one person that actually texted me and put something to the side for me. Nothing crazy, but they are putting an item to the side for me to pick up for later. Actually, I'm gonna pick it up this morning. And here is our first yard sale right here. Let's see. Estate sale. Oh, we don't want an estate sale, not today at least. Oh, there's the blue tents. Wonder if this is the one where I got all these Intellivision games one year. They had some Game Boys. I wonder if they saved them or ever brought them. Oh, one down. Made it go. All right, so that was yard sale number one. There's another yard sale right up here. Good morning.
Morning. Rain, huh?
Yeah, you might want to get some of your electronics covered up. Not good.
All the electronics out here.
All right, we got all those electronics covered up. Came over here and everything was uncovered and helped them cover everything back up. And that was yard sale number two. No video games. Last year he had a Texas Instrument video game system, I think it was. I had never seen that before. And pretty cool guy. And nothing for me this time though. I was asking him, because he has all this like old electronics. Interesting things. He had like, I think it used to be a DJ or something. Lots of speaker systems and stuff like that. So I asked him, I said, what about, I'm trying to get the e-brake up. So what about or down. What about a laser disc player? Do you have a laser disc player? He's like, yeah, but I use it. No way. I've been looking for a laser disc player. That's my thing that I've been looking for a while now. So trying to find a laser disc player. So far, no luck on that. But I think I'm gonna ask. I think it's gotta be in someone's basement. Someone's gotta have one. It's funny with the camera, you really can't tell how much it's raining. It's just really put the dampering on this. It's tomorrow too, but tomorrow's forecast is also rain. So I don't have a lot of money to spend today. I have about $100. That's my allowance that I leave myself for the week. I usually bring that to the flea market, to the Elephant Trunk, and that's what I usually go with to the Elephant Trunk. We're looking for video games, anything from my childhood, from the NES, Sega Master System, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Game Gear, TurboGrafx, which I've never found ever in the wild, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, any of that cool stuff. I'd even buy some PlayStation 1 games are on the list, 2, and maybe some 3 or 4. I'd buy that stuff too. Xbox 360. Most of the stuff I look to keep. Doubles I resell to get some of my money back. I would love to find a Laserdisc player. Vintage toys from my childhood, Transformers. Not really a G.I. Joe guy. Crash Head dummies I've recently got into. Police Academy toys, I would love to find those. I didn't know those existed. I saw them, now I want them. So that's the kind of things we're looking for. So I don't know if we're gonna have any success or not. The weather is not going to help this, but we're going to go into town right now, and this is where usually a lot of the yard sales are. There's the little duckies. You know, the first yard sale that I had gone to, the girl knew me, we went to high school together. That was the one where I got all the television games, but not this year. No video games. All right, we got a yard sale over there. Just aimlessly driving around. Last year, one of these houses, I found a Sega Nomad, which is a very rare video gaming system. They didn't have it out. I actually had to ask for it. There's a yard sale right here. The Price is Right. That one, she had DVDs at $5 a piece. She had a bunch of board games, seen it. She had coat hangers for 10 for $1, plastic coat hangers. Nothing at all that was interesting at all. I asked her if she had any video games. She said no, he took them all with him. So I don't know if that meant she got divorced or if that perhaps meant that her son took them. I have no idea. Could have been either one. So no video games at that one. I don't know where to go. You know, there's a whole map. I should probably look at the map. I never do that. I should know where these roads are. This is my area. See some tents. I see some merchandise. Let's see what we got here. Some cool. We used to have a brewery in Hyde Park. This guy is a brewery guy. Let's see what else. At least you have the tents, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't done in the day.
Yeah.
Yep. We're in the rain.
Look at this. We're looking at cassette tapes, and look who shows up. Hey, Van. How you doing? Anyone remember Dan? Dude, we got lost. We lost each other. We got to get back connected.
Cassettes.
I know, right? Yeah. I saved the one you texted me about for you. I got this one for you.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one you said you wanted?
Well, I have it on CD, so I want it on
Yeah.
format.
All right, we got to see. Oh,
Dude,
no way,
shut
dude.
up.
So Dan is a big
awesome.
Transformer collector. Look at this.
Messed up, but
Dude, you got the foam in there.
Yeah, the
That's
styrofoam.
So Dan, you're an expert on this. Is this a Generation 1? Or is
yeah,
this...
absolutely.
Holy
absolutely.
crap, man.
That's in
awesome.
pretty good condition.
And you said you only wanted $10 for it, or how much was it?
Yep.
$10? Yeah, we could do that.
That's
You
beautiful.
guys think we
man.
should? Nah, you know what? I think I'm gonna pass. I think
I
it's
had it
no
out.
more than 5.
That's
I
beautiful.
had it out of the box like a year ago, and then I put it right back in.
Wow, what's
Yeah.
the back look like? How's the
Let it
back
get
look?
wet. That's beautiful, man.
That is cool.
I mean, you lose a little bit for that, but I mean, don't sell it. Just
Right.
hang on to it. You
Oh,
know?
I'm hanging on.
What was there?
There's
It was-
little
There were
like a
points or
proof of
something.
purchase
Oh.
point, like a little.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I guess you would send them in, and you could get
I
stuff.
think we did do that.
Was
But
this,
like right there, I could see the foam is still in there,
Oh, yeah.
and that's probably one of the hardest.
this was yours as a kid?
Oh yeah,
That's so cool, man. That's awesome. How old are you?
That's really cool.
48.
48. 4 years. I got 4 years on me.
Get stink bug out of there.
Now he comes with it. All right, good to run into Dan.
Yeah.
We gotta hang out again
In the rain.
in the rain. And he's bicycling. He's nuts.
You still on the same schedule?
I'm on the same schedule, bro. Thursdays off, Sundays off.
All right. Well, Sundays probably work better now. That I'm gonna be Monday through Friday.
All right, bro. Good luck, man. We got to get together for a game night.
See you later.
Maybe we'll invite him. He can bring his Transformer over. So we got another garage sale. They have Pops, but you guys know I don't do Pops. This is a never-ending thing that you don't want to get into, but maybe you guys like Pops. I don't even know who these people are. Everybody's into something different, and they do everything for something. There's look at isn't that My Little Pony? I'm joking. I know it's not. It looked like a My Little Pony. And there's Sonic right there, and there's Knuckles. No, I'm just kidding. Pokemon. Oh, CJ would be loving this. I don't know if she does Pokemon. Pops. Don't know. I know I'm gonna lose count. I think that was 5, and we're gonna deal with this seatbelt thing because we're gonna stop too frequently to put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. So we're gonna have to deal. Isn't that a nice view to come out to at the end of your street? I like that. Nice view. All right, put it on. I can't do it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh, I'm driving a standard transmission this morning. Why'd I pick the standard transmission? Dummy. Trying to record a video, drive with a manual transmission, hold the steering wheel, and hold this. It doesn't work. I'm not an octopus. You know, it's a shame. Last year, all these streets were totally lined with people. You couldn't even get a car through. This street has a little bit more action going on, looks like, as far as cars parked. I don't know if that means yard sales. Yeah, I think someone's just having some kind of party or something because there's nothing set up. What is that mark on my seat? What is that? Is that from? Oh, you know what that is? It's lotion for cutting my hair. Damn it. I'm like a grease ball right now. Okay, we got a yard sale sign. That is a good sign. And they're outside. Look at this. All the cars lined up. Oh, we got our first pickup. Original Terminator. I have Terminator 2 and 3, and I don't have the original, so guess what? Oh, you know what? I was gonna say I'm watching this tonight, but I have plans. I'm not watching this tonight, but I got it. I love talking to people, and that's part of my problem is, you know, I get these yard sales and I start talking to people, and this lady was so nice. I told her, I asked her how much movies were. She said $2. So I just said, can I make a recommendation to you? I tried to make sure I didn't come off disrespectful or rude. I said, you could do whatever you want. I said, generally DVDs, I said about $1. I said Blu-rays, I would say $2 to $3. And box sets for movies like, you know, seasons of TV shows and things like that, I would do $5 and then negotiate from there on those. You know, obviously if somebody buys more, then you give a better deal. But that's generally what I pay for movies, unless it's something that I really want. She had a really cool lenticular DVD for the Terminator. I did not buy that because I already have it, but it looked cool. And I'm slowly upgrading my collection to Blu-ray. Wow, look at the line on this one. I'm obviously gonna have to park on the same side of the street. This is a lot of cars. These guys got, wow. Holy crap, why is there so many cars? Look how far away I gotta park. Look who we ran to. Ran to Shannon at the yard sale. Shane, you've been in maybe one video. You've been in, I know you were in one.
Several.
You were in one that wasn't uploaded. What was that event? The 80s thing? The 80s thing in Jersey?
Oh, yeah. Totally Rad Vintage Fest.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
But ex-girlfriend was in it and she didn't want the video up, so that never went up. That would have been a cool video.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You buy anything cool today?
I'm getting some Disney native shoes, but the coolest thing is in my trunk right now.
Okay, maybe you'll let me check it out before you leave.
For sure.
Cool. Got some DVDs. You know, I'm a movie guy. We just bought Terminator at the other yard sale. Sons of Anarchy. Never saw that. My Little Pony movie. Who would buy that? Nobody likes My Little Pony. Twilight. I lost track of which ones of those I have. Oh, this is a great movie. The Greatest Showman. Why are you selling this? Don't sell that. Oh, this to give away for free. Peter Pan. Great movie. All right, we were gonna check out what Shannon had, but we gotta kind of go. We gotta scoot because I gotta go to work at some point. Met these other guys over here, Vic and his, I think it's his grandson David. They actually saw Christmas trees. I actually did a video at his Christmas tree place years and years ago. It was a while ago now. Yeah, Vic, this guy was cool. He had a cool story. He actually, as a 12-year-old, I think he said it was 1962, he actually met Eleanor Roosevelt. Eleanor Roosevelt came through his school, gave him a pin. He doesn't know what he did with the pin, but shortly after she had passed away, he didn't realize, he told me at the time, that he didn't realize who she was. Isn't that crazy? Imagine meeting Eleanor Roosevelt, you have no idea who she is. But you're 12, I get it. Look at the beautiful golden retriever. Look, he looks like he's smiling. He's smiling. Cool to run into friends. I'm sorry about the binging. I'm not going on the main road and there's a lot of chances of yard sales over here, so I'm trying not to put it back on because we can't keep stopping. It gets annoying. All right, there's a yard sale right here. I think we're gonna have to pull over right here. Potato heads. Huh. My Little Pony Day, apparently. All right, got a couple of VHS, Rain Man, Pokemon, $1 a piece. More rain. More rain. People just look at the clouds. It's nice out though. It sucks because the weather's nice. It's got 4 movies. I'll show you guys the 4 movies in a second. Movies were $1 a piece. Got the Simpson movie, which I already have, but I don't know. I kind of want to start with that one guy does with the Simpson movies. This is brand new sealed. The Men Who Stare at Goats. I can't, I know I can't talk. We've got Rain Man, brand new on VHS. Pokemon, the movie, 2000. These were all just $1 a piece, and then earlier today, we picked up the Terminator. These guys got a nice setup. Let's see if they have anything for me. Usually when you see older stuff, they don't, but you don't know until you stop by, so let's go check it out. All right, so we got
This is 2.
Top Secret episode. Let's see what this is. I don't know if I have this game. We're gonna have to look in price chart and see if we have it. It also has this Halloween 2. I don't know what this is. Is it sound for Halloween, for creepy Halloween things? And he's selling a Wii, and he asked me how much he thought he should sell it for, and he was right on, 30 bucks. Well, it ended up being pretty good. Met up with Jeff there. Jeff, I recognized my voice. He said, "Do you do YouTube videos?" You got me. Pretty cool guy. Got two things from him. We've got a Scary Sound soundtrack. It has the Addams Family theme song on it, Psycho, Dark Shadow, The Outer Limits, so Monster Mash. So I grabbed that. It was $1. And then we got Top Secret. It had the manual with it. $5 for everything. So Jeff, thank you if you're watching. I am hungry. I need some coffee. Hey, there's Shannon again. Oh my God, McDonald's is packed. Holy crap. That's because of the yard sales. Shannon's over there with her mom. They're probably getting some coffee too. And it's a hot coffee day, and I'm so hungry. And what do I do with it? Do I do a hash brown or don't? I really don't feel like something sugary. But hash browns are so like ridiculously overpriced now. Like, what happened? Why are they so much money? Usually park it there. Okay, we'll park right here. Got my coffee. I always gotta add a couple ice cubes there. Okay, took a little break from yard selling. Ended up with a coffee that's way too hot and a burrito. You guys remember the fajitas? Those were the best. Bring the fajita back, McDonald's. Got mild sauce. That's good. That's good. All right, so I'm gonna eat some breakfast and we're gonna go out yard selling again. These are good. Burrito hit the spot. Coffee, just starting to drink it. It's so hot. Just had to put 2 more ice cubes in this thing. It is very hot today, coffee. All right, it's not raining. It's sprinkling. All right, we're gonna go back yard selling. I think a few more to go to, and then we're gonna go to work. So I actually spilt my coffee all over the table I was sitting at. It's kind of funny. But I cleaned it up myself. I don't want to put anyone else do it, so I grabbed a bunch of napkins and towels and cleaned everything up. We have a yard sale we need to go to that someone texted me. They were nice enough to text me from last year, and they sent me a picture of what they have for sale. And the only thing that I had that they were selling this year that I was interested in was a strategy guide. So we're gonna go pick that up. Hopefully she saved it for me. I went to go pick it up last night. But I missed her by like 15 minutes. They had left to go for dinner. So yeah, I'm gonna buy a strategy guide for a video game. So we're gonna grab that up. Looks like today is also the first of the year farmers market. Pretty cool. Too bad it rained for that. I think after we go through this neighborhood, we're gonna flip to the other side of the road, Route 9G. This is Route 9. There's another road parallel to this called Route 9G. We'll flip over there, and there's a housing neighborhood, I don't know, what do you call it, complex neighborhood over there as well, like the one we were just in. Not as big, but there's usually some yard sales there as well, and I got some good stuff there last year. See if you find anything. It's crazy, all these yard sales. I found one Nintendo game, one NES game. That's nuts. Slim pickings today for sure. David, bark at everybody.
Yeah, the one maybe, not the other one.
It's McDonald's toys, maybe McDonald's? Yeah, McDonald's.
They're a quarter each.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Oh, this is like this comes out.
Okay.
But it's the.
Oh, that was like sealed in the thing when it was originally silicone wrapped. I got it.
And then there's this.
A poster?
Yeah.
Cool. You didn't hang that up in your bedroom?
No, but it's.
Good. Cool.
I mean, I don't think it's really been paged through.
No, I'm not. I just thought it was cool because I really don't own any strategy guides. The one I'm looking for is we're probably about the same age, so or close. Is Resident Evil.
Oh.
Oh, did you play Resident Evil?
I did not, because I can't play the motion.
Okay.
Like games, like I can play, easy ones, but yeah.
There's not much going on. The original Resident Evils, but like PlayStation 1.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Okay, got Donkey Kong. She held this for me, Kristen. That was very nice of her. She's moving. I was at her yard sale last year. Her wife sold me her Game Boy SP. That was an awesome pickup. Still in my collection, by the way. So this was the item that was being held for me. I have like no strategy guides. That was one of the strategy guides that I would like to have had, and I want to try to do an event with GameStop on Donkey Kong. So it's like kind of cool to get that one. The one I'm really looking for is the original Resident Evil. So I don't know, I just like that game. So that's the one I'm really looking for. But yeah, let's continue the hunt. There's another yard sale this way. Actually, turn these wipers off. I feel like it's the same people over and over again with the yard sales, but you know, maybe they'll bring different stuff out. I don't know. Kristen was awesome. She actually texted me the other day and said, "Hey, I have some stuff. I asked her if she could send me a picture, so I can let her know what I'm interested in." So that was super nice, and she held that for me. So thank you, Kristen, if you're watching this so much. I know you're moving. Good luck. Congratulations on the new job, and yeah. Awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. All right, there's supposed to be a yard sale over here somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, there's a sign over here now. I think we're supposed to turn here. Yeah, there's an arrow. That means turn. Wow, I didn't know this went this deep. It's weird. You think you know your town, you don't. Got some cool CDs from the gentleman back there. Very nice guy. So this is my problem. I end up talking to people too long. I got 3 CDs. I'll show you guys in a second. So this is the best one. I've never seen this CD before. Superman the movie. And I don't even know what's on it. Theme song for Superman, the planet, Krypton, and yeah, there's what's on there. The Lion King. I had to buy that when I saw that. That's cool. And I got this one for my daughter, Titanic. She loves Titanic. Well, time to leave that neighborhood. Super nice people. That was fun. Not a lot of items to buy or find, but everything was cheap. CDs were 50 cents a piece. He said anything in that box. There was the original Batman VHS was in there too. He said anything in that box, 50 cents each. And I was like, okay. I ended up with those 3 CDs, $1.50, and just gave him $2. And he was just like reaching in his pocket for change. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. And then I asked him, I said, you know, I mentioned all the video game stuff. He was in his 70s. Did not look like he was in his 70s. And I said, what about first time I ever asked anybody, I think, that I can recall, Laserdisc player. And he actually didn't say anything, just walked into his house and then came back out. And he's like, yeah, I went into the house to see if I had one. And he goes, it was a DVD player, though. So, you know, if you don't ask, you'll never find it. You never know. Someone might have a Laserdisc player sitting around going, what the hell am I doing with this thing? It's been sitting around. And, you know, it's funny. I've already seen, I'm not sure if it was 1 or 2 VCRs today. So, you know, like I said, things are just, people keep holding on to things, and eventually someone might buy it. All right, we're going up to the other side to 9G. We're gonna see if we find anything up there, and then we're gonna go to get gas. Actually, we're gonna get gas first, then go up to 9G, and then garage sale a little bit more. Then I gotta go to work. We're not gonna put much in here. That's good enough. $3.29 for cash. $3.39 for credit. So I did credit card. $3.39 a gallon. There's a gas station right down the road that's like $2.95. That's crazy. That's a big difference. So that's why we're only putting that much in. Enough to get the work and back, and a few yard sales, and we're good. That's ridiculous. 40 cents, 45 cents more a gallon. A nickel, okay. 10 cents maybe, but 45 cents a gallon more. Whew. You guys can see it's still raining. Not good for yard sales. We're gonna go to this neighborhood here up here on the left, and then I'm gonna call it quits. Hopefully there's somebody set up there. Last year I did pretty good over there. I got a Game Boy SP and a bunch of 64 games. Not every year is gonna be a win. I'm driving back here. Haven't seen one yard sale sign back here, which is incredible. Not one. No one's set up. There's a lot of houses back here. You would think somebody would have something. I've not seen one. We'll make sure we cover all the roads. It's only a couple miles of roads back here. We'll cover them all and just make sure maybe someone didn't put a sign up. I think the rain is making a lot of people skip out on this whole thing. It's just ruining the day. as we speak, I find one. So that road's very slim. I had to park a little further down, but it's all right. Let's see if we have any luck here. All right, so we are at Kyle's house. Kyle, you know my name now. It's Sean.
Yep.
You said you have a brother.
Yep.
What's his name?
Sean.
All right. Did I ask you how to spell your brother's name?
No.
Okay. How do you spell it?
S-E-A-N.
We're gonna have to edit this out.
The real way. You're an S-H-A-W-N?
I am. You guys won't believe this. Sean Seen, S-E-A-N.
Hey, I suck.
Has Kyle's got some Xbox games. So we got some Xbox One games. We're gonna see if we can negotiate some kind of price. I don't know what he wants from him. I don't know most of these games, so it's gonna be tough. You have an idea, Kyle, or?
I'll give it to you for cheap.
Cheap?
Yeah.
He says this is a good game.
The Evil Within, great game.
Yeah?
Great game.
And you said scary?
Scary. I think the second one is a little scarier for sure.
Okay. And you should be playing that now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then we got Fallout. I've never played a Fallout game. Gears of War.
Dude, you
Really?
haven't played Fallout?
I haven't played Fallout. Gears of War.
Fallout's great.
Need for Speed. I always loved Need for Speed when I was younger, but
Yeah.
like I feel like it's like
Need for Speed Underground.
Yeah, we were talking about Call of Duty, and it's not the same anymore.
Nope.
It's not. I think it was best when it was on the 360.
Yes.
And it's just not the same games
yeah,
anymore.
Dude.
It was
Back in the day.
Yeah, we all had our mics on.
Yeah.
We all protected the little kid in the room, and if there was a girl or a woman in the room, we were always on our best behavior, right? So that's always the way it was, you know. Hey, calm down, there's a chick in the room, you know. All right, this I think we're gonna go with, depending on the price. This one I'm gonna skip. I don't do sport games, so we're gonna skip sports games. He wanted to keep this one. Don't blame him.
It's one of the best games ever made.
You know what's? Well, I'll tell you something funny. I bought this. I was so excited to play it. I put it in my Xbox. My internet was so slow. It took like 18 hours to download, and I never played the game. I never played it. I opened it up and never played it because it was like 18 hours. It never downloaded. Maybe I should put it back in.
You have to.
It'll probably be halfway downloaded.
Honestly, one of the best games ever made.
Really?
The story is insane.
And I heard that before too.
It's incredible.
I've heard that.
Really
All right,
is.
maybe we'll give it another try. Need for Speed. I'm willing to give it another shot depending on the price. Gears of War, you can't play everything. We're going to put that in the pile that interested in Fallout. I've never played, so we'll put that in the pile of that. What do you know about Rainbow Siege?
It's all right.
Which pile should it go in?
It's a lot of people still play it.
Which pile?
You could take it. No.
No?
I'll
You're going to keep
that.
the Grand Theft Auto?
I'll
Okay.
keep that.
I can't blame you there. I got that already anyway, so we're good. Call of Duty, these would have to be really cheap because I'm not going to lie. I probably would put these all for sale myself if I...
Yeah, honestly, I don't play them anymore. Like, I would get rid of all of them.
All right, let's see if we can negotiate a price and see what he's thinking. That could be way off. He could be way off. I don't know. Why did I park so far away? I'm going to call an Uber just to bring me to my car. I just ran to my car, parked so far away like an idiot. Hopefully you guys can see it now. This is the heaviest it's rained, and that's also the furthest I parked away from one of the yard sales, so... Kyle was a real cool guy. Thank you, Kyle, for the Xbox games and the deal. A little bit more than I wanted to spend, but a fair deal. I went in with him on $30 we decided on. A lot of Call of Duty games, and I don't lie to people. They ask, are you going to resell them? The Call of Duty stuff, 100%. I have it all. So he said he's mainly buying digital now. I said, dude, no. He's like, yeah, I know. I said, dude, I know it's not much. I said, I know you bought all those games. They're 50, 60 bucks each, but, you know, you got back $30. I know it's not much, but it's $30 that you didn't have. And if you buy digital, you have nothing to resell. You're not going to get anything back. So at least you got something that's a half a tank of gas, maybe, you know, lunch, whatever. You know, it's $30. You have digital stuff. You have nothing to sell. So guys, please stop. Please stop buying digital stuff. I hate it. I hate it. I'll have nothing to buy from you. All right, I think unless we run to another one here, I think we're going to end the video because this weather sucks. The ducks would definitely be floating out in the rain today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video of the Hyde Park town-wide yard sale for 2025. Much shorter than last year's video. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.